Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls.
And we are live. Welcome back to High Button Sports. Here today in lovely Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, watching the Dartmouth Steel Subaru take on the Valley Wildcats. I am James Bryan, bringing you play-by-play action today as long as working the camera. Starting goalies for today, Will Cole for the Dartmouth Steel Subaru, and Aaron Meaden will be manning the crease for the Valley Wildcats. Puck drops here, and we are off. Duffy to Poplinski. Poplinski up to Brian. Hood to Fleming. Poplinski gets Poplinski, chips it up the boards to Seaman. Seaman chips it down. Will Cole makes a play. Connolly gets it. Battle for the puck. Duffy chips it up. Connolly gets it to Wood, intercepted by Turner or Tremblay. Brian now has the puck in the zone. Shoot, hits the post. Seaman up to Hood. Hood, Fleming chips it up. Oh. Nice play there by Ryan. Now Fletcher with the puck. Fletcher to Sinclair, the captain. Sinclair, shoot, save by Cole. Sinclair chips it back down. Duffy gets the puck. To Carver. Fours with the puck. Fours to Fletcher. Fletcher blocked. Now here comes Brendan Smith of the Subs. Smith past the defenseman. Hanley. Save Meaden. Sinclair chips it up. Now Fletcher has the puck. Fletcher. Puck goes back to Carver. Carver will chip it down. No icing. We'll get a reset here. Arnold. Puck is blocked by Brian. Hanley. Puck is taken away by Brian in the corner. Brian makes a nice play with it. Brian out to Munden. Munden shot. Saved by Meaden. Now puck is taken. Shot land. Shot blocked. Munden. Backhand shot. Saved. Meaden. And now the Wildcats will get away with it. Even no pass is blocked by Land. Brendan Smith chips it down. Arnold with the puck. Arnold. Arnold up the boards. And we will have a stoppage in play. 17:44 remaining in the first period of this Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League action. This is the last game between both teams before the week-long break, where some of the players will be going to the QMJHL Cup. Seaman now with the puck. Seaman up to Pei. Pei to Sinclair. Sinclair to Wilson. Wilson. Battle. Kerrigan with it. Battle for the puck. Battle some more. Now puck is down. Seaman will get the puck. Nice play by the body there by Sparks. The puck is taken away. Pei comes away with it. Now here comes Kerrigan. Kerrigan, stick handles. Passes back to Seaman. Seaman back to Kerrigan. Kerrigan, oh, just cannot corral it in. Kerrigan, nice play behind the boards. Up to Sinclair. No. Pei, shot blocked by Sparks. Sam Ryan chips it up. Seaman takes it away. Chips it in. Scotland will now look to make something happen. Scotland to Ryan. Ryan up to the boards. Tremblay make a play. No. Valley comes away with it. Connolly. Ferocious play there by Max Bryan. And there will be a whistle. Hooking is the call for Max Bryan. And he will have his first penalty of the day. Max Bryan, no stranger to the penalty box. Valley Wildcats will have their first power play of the evening, of this afternoon in beautiful Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Puck will drop. Betts. Bet to Hood. Hood, shot. Save Cole. Fleming. Fleming now with the puck. Fleming. Good play with Poplinski. Poplinski dumps it out. Fleming keeps it. Fleming. Deeks. Passes down to Kerrigan. Kerrigan. Who's the puck? Puck is taken by the Subs. It's chipped down by Dylan Poplinski. doing what he does best, chipping the puck out of the zone. Here comes Fleming, or Betts. Here comes Betts. Burst of speed. Betts to Fleming now. Fleming to Hood. Hood shot. Scores! What a shot by Hunter Hood. And the Valley Wildcats will score the first goal of the game. And the score is 1-0 Valley Wildcats. Hunter Hood rings the top corner post. That was a nice sound, and the Wildcats will take a 1-0 lead. And the power play is over. Ref has having a word with the Subs bench. Getting in looks like a neck guard for Connolly. Puck will drop. Face-off is won by Sinclair to Fletcher. Fletcher to Seaman. Seaman back to Fletcher. Fletcher picks it up. Will Cole. Oh, McPhee blows a tire behind the ice. Sinclair, to the front of the net. No. Here comes Matty McDonald, the first-year forward. Matty McDonald, burst of speed to the front of the net. Oh, almost. Land. McDonald behind the net. Seaman, nice play by Seaman. Land keeps it. Carver. Here comes Sinclair. Land with it, the big defenseman. Now Ben Henry will get the puck. Ben Henry up to Carver. Carver chips it in. That will be Munden getting it to Turner. Turner loses the puck. Scotland now has it. Scotland to Ryan. Ryan dumps it in. Meaden makes a play behind the net. Meaden to Wilson. Wilson to Seaman. Hanley. Hanley with the puck now. And puck will be dumped in by Ben Henry. Another play on the puck by Aaron Meaden. Meaden chips it up to Betts. Henry comes over with it. Oh, Hanley. Hanley with the puck now. Hickey. Battle for the puck. Oh, and there will be a penalty. I figured. Is that a penalty? Yes, it is. Ben Henry had a little hold there on the side, I saw. Thought they were going to let that go, but now the Valley will enjoy their second power play of this young game. 14:08 left to go in this first period. Wildcats will be looking to make this a 2-0 lead. As we go. Connolly. Betts. Munden chipping away at it. Connolly with it. Connolly to Fleming. Fleming. To Betts. Betts. Comes down. Oh, and he is offside. So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Wildcats looking to make this 2-0. Subs looking to kill off this penalty. Like I said, this is the last game before the Q Cup. There are 9 players in this game that will be playing for Team Nova Scotia in the QMJHL Cup. 3 for the Wildcats, 6 for the Steel Subaru. Here comes Fleming, one of those Hockey Nova Scotia players. Fleming to Hood. Hood to Betts. Betts. Shot. Blocked by Duffy. Stick. Betts still stays with it. Betts. Shot blocked by Poplinski. Poplinski dumps the puck. Yes, he does. Sparks all alone with it. Make something happen. Sparks shot. Just wide. Fletcher. Fletcher. Goes for a skate here. Fletcher with a burst of speed, slows down. Finds tight shot. Save. That was a shot from Luke Force. And the save was from Will Cole, the former Junior A product. And we will have a face-off in the Subs defensive zone. 13:05 left to go here in this period. 55 seconds left on the power play. Hanley to Seaman. Seaman. Oh, puck. Bad play by the ref. Sinclair. Battle for the puck. Sinclair puts it up. Brian, nice play. Ryan, or Tremblay. Needing Sinclair now with the puck. Sinclair, the captain, looking to make something happen. Sinclair up to force. Does not find McPhee. Dumps it down. Whistle will be blown. .12:30 left to go in this first period. Valley is still on the power play, 23 seconds left to go, and we will have another face-off in the Stoops defensive zone. Let's see how it works out. Face-off is won. Arnold shot, blocked by Poplinski, the big defenseman. Burgess chips it out. Sinclair to Wilson. Wilson dumps it down. No icing. Oh, there is icing. Valley bench not too happy about that one, but refs have made their decision. It is a face-off now in the Valley defensive zone. Soup still on the penalty kill. However, only 5 seconds left. Just have to imagine they just win this. Wait for the guy to come back. Puck will be dropped. Face-off is won by Matt McDonald. Duffy chips it down. Carver tries to make a play on there. Wilson to Kerrigan. Kerrigan shoots it down. Poplinski. Oh. Poplinski hits the boards hard. Arnold with the puck. Arnold shot. Saved by Will Cole. Poplinski, nice play by the hands of Poplinski. Now Brendan Smith will come away with it. Smith to Carver. To McDonald. Nice play. What a hit by Brendan Smith on the boards. Another nice body play there by Brendan Smith. Ben Henry with the shot. Saved by Meaden. Whistle will be blown. 11:29. 11:30. Actually, 11:30 to go in this first period. What a hit by Brendan Smith. Hopefully they'll show a replay of that. Just kidding. Face off here in the Weeks defensive zone. Face off is won by the Weeks. That's Seaman. Seaman chips it up. Another stoppage in the play. Chase Munden on the ice. Chase Munden is enjoying quite the season for himself. 8 goals, 6 assists. Yesterday he had 2 goals and 2 assists in their game against the Mitsubishi Rush. Munden, the third-year forward. As Connolly comes up with it. Only pass. Oh, almost. Seaman. Seaman down to Hood. Hood to Hickey. Hickey, the former Bedford Bandit. Here comes Fleming. Shot. Just wide. Hickey chips it down. To Hood. To Connolly. Connolly with the puck behind the net. Looking to make something happen. Connolly to Seaman. Seaman to Connolly. Cannot corral it. Ben Henry gets the puck. Ben Henry to Scotland. Oh, Fleming comes away with it. Fleming. Nice hit by Scotland. Scotland not afraid to get in there. Hickey now at the puck at the blue line. Hickey. And another whistle will be blown. For what? Now Fleming will be going to box this time. And the Subs will get their first power play chance of this game. And for the folks in the arena and the viewers at home, we will all get our first opportunity to watch this Subs power play in action this afternoon. Face-off is won by the Subs. Back to Land. Land to McPhee. McPhee to back to McPhee. Oh. Betts tries to make a play there. Stoddart. Wilson chips it down, and that will, good play there. Subs able to reset here. McPhee now with the puck. McPhee carries it up ice. McPhee chips it down. Burgess comes away with it. And another chip there by the Weeks. That is Jesse Sinclair. No, that is Betts. Anyways, Soups at the puck. McPhee to Land. Land coming up with it. Land still with it. Weeks get it. Nice hit by Land. McPhee now. McPhee to Poplinski. Is that 3 defensemen on the ice right now? Yes, it is. This is an interesting look on the power play here for the Soubs as McPhee comes up the ice. McPhee to Tremblay. Tremblay to Land. Land back to Tremblay. Tremblay looking for something. Tremblay to Brian. Brian. Shot. Saved by Meaden. And we will have our 10-minute timeout, of course. 9:06 left to go in this first period, and we will take our break.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John.
And we are back. For those that are just joining us, you are watching Dartmouth Steel Subaru versus Valley Wildcat here on High Button Sports. I'm James Bryan. 9:06 left to go in this first period. The Soubs will be on the power play looking to make this 1-0 game a 1-1 game as the Wildcats dump it out. Will Cole makes a play here. Will Cole, the former Cole Harbor player. Here comes Duffy. Duffy to Ryan. Ryan comes up with it. Ryan to Brian. Brian out to Duffy. Duffy to Ryan. Ryan to Brian now. Brian to Poplinski. Oh! Broken up by Sinclair. Now Duffy with the puck again. Duffy to Poplinski. Poplinski to Ryan. Ryan up now with it. To Tremblay. Tremblay gets it. Chips it down. Seaman is able to corral it behind the net. And the Wildcats will now go out with it. This is the captain, Sinclair, to Kerrigan. Kerrigan to Sinclair. Sinclair. Puck is taken by the Soubs. Tremblay will get it. Tremblay to Henry. Henry to Brian. Brian now chips it up. Brian, Seaman will corral behind the net, looking to make something happen. Seaman looking for a play. Passes up to Pay. Henry now with it for the Soubs. To Scotland. Scotland to Smith. Smith makes a nice play there. Smith, shot, save. And now the Wildcats are coming with that is Betts. Shot, save by Cole. Nice save by Will Cole. Nice save with the pads. Brendan Smith now to Carver. Carver shot blocked by Hickey. The McDonald with the puck in the corner. Now Betts comes away with it. Betts up to McPhee. Again, McPhee shot just high. But now Land is able to get the rebound. Land shot, save. Wildcats come away with it. Betts. Betts up to Hood. Hood up the board to Peh. Peh now. Backhand shot, save with the shoulder of Cole. Peh up to Hickey. Hickey. Shot blocked by McDonald. One-on-one chance here. McDonald to Munden. Munden shot, scores! Chase Munden with his 9th goal of the season. Munden with 2 goals yesterday. Scores his first of the match tonight. And we are now looking at a 1-1 hockey game here, folks. Chase Munden, the East Hands product, in his second year with the Steel Subaru. Enjoying himself quite the season. That is his 9th goal and his 15th point. Here comes Seaman. Comes Sinclair. Sinclair now. Sinclair passes the defenseman. Shot, save. Sam Ryan to land. Oh. Here we go. Stop. Here comes Munden again. Munden, pass the defenseman. Nice move. Shot, save. McPhee, ooh. Shot, save. Munden. Let me play here. Land, dumps it down. Meaden makes a play. Meaden, the Hockey Nova Scotia product. Fletcher up to Sinclair. Burgess making a nice play here. Battle, Soup's going with it. Valley get it back. Seaman up to Sinclair. Sinclair up to Force. Force to Sinclair. Sinclair. Shot. Misses. Force. Force here with the puck. Force up. Shot is. Puck's taken away by Duffy. Duffy now, the 2nd star of the month for the U18 League. Chip it out of bounds. Whistle. Face off in the Soup's defensive zone, I assume. Yes. Yeah, Liam Duffy's been having quite the year for himself. 0 goals this year. 15 assists, though. 15 points. He was named the 2nd star of the month for the month of September for the U18 League. I'm sure he will be on the first-year D, will be on Q Scouts' radars for the upcoming draft. That's puck is shot by Cole. Takes a weird bounce. Puck is taken away by the Soupes. Arnold. Arnold shot with the backhand. Sparks. Shot, Hood. Shot. Save. Sparks. Up. Carver. In a foot race. Wilson wins the battle. Takes it away. Up to Hood. Hood to Stoddart. Stoddart up to Connolly. Connolly skates. Breakaway shot. Oh, nice poke check by Will Cole, and he covers the puck. Nice play by Will Cole. That was a dangerous opportunity there, but the goalie, Will Cole, was able to neutralize it. .455 remaining here in the first period. Soupes up 1-0. Or Soupes tied 1-1 with the Valley Wildcats. Arnold. Here we go. Sinclair up. Brian versus Betts. Wilson gets the puck. Wilson looking to make a play. Wilson. Up to Hanley. Hanley, the Hockey Nova Scotia product. Hanley comes away with it. Nice play. Scotland. Play on the couple hockey players on the floor here. Gotten up. Puck finds its way to Sam Ryan as he chips it up. Arnold comes away with it. Here we go. Hanley. Up to Sinclair. Sinclair chips it up. Will Cole signals for an icing, and his wish will be granted. Valley ices the puck. We will have a face-off here in the Valley defensive zone with 4:02 remaining in this first period. Lineup for the Wildcat is Betts, Hanley, Stoddart. Lineup for the Soupes is McDonald, Smith, and Carver. Smith makes a nice play there. Carver to Smith. Oh, shot, save, Meaden. Deflect off the stick there, Smith. Now Carver gets into it there with Eric Hanley. Yeah, Eric Hanley, Yes. Eric Hanley, one of 3 Valley Wildcat players, will be playing in the Q Cup next week, along with Morgan Fleming and the goalie, Aaron Meaden. Force. Backhand pass up to Fletcher. Fletcher, nice play there. Land comes away with it. Land up to Smith. Smith skating with it. Smith, Sinclair, Fours. Battle for the puck here on the boards. Here come the Subs. McDonald up to McPhee. McPhee going around. Shot saved by Aaron Meaden. Little extracurricular there in front of the net. Refs let it slide. Saying, hey, don't touch my goalie. That's what it's all about. Still 1-1 here. Knotted up with 3:13 left to go in this first period. Here we go. Face off. Burgess versus Hood. And Hood and his Wildcats are coming away with it. It goes up to Fleming. Munden now chips it down. Hickey. Cameron Hickey. Backhand pass to Fleming. The boards. Munden. Hickey. Hickey battling for again. Hickey passes up to Fleming. Fleming up to Connolly. Connolly. Up the boards. Munden. To Duffy. Duffy to Seaman. And Wildcats held the puck. Hood. Here we go. Hood. Pass to Connolly. Shot. Save. Munden. Munden now. The big forward. Shot saved by the pads of Aaron Meaden. Seaman now trying to come away with it. Puck will get up to Kerrigan. Puck touches the mesh. We'll have a whistle. We will have a fresh line change here for the Subs. At least for the forwards. And we'll have another face-off here in the Valley defensive zone. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this first period. You are watching High Button Sports from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Mulligan there on the face-off. We will go again. Smith versus Kerrigan. Scotland now chips it up. Duffy. Scotland. Backhand to Osmond. To Smith. To Sparks. Battle for the puck here. Smith comes away with it. Smith. Smith to Henry. Henry. Oh, blocked by the Valley Wildcats. Kerrigan comes away with it. Kerrigan chips it up. Will Cole. It's play. Pay comes away with it. Pay. To Wilson. Shot. Oh look. Oh, stopped. I did not start the clock there. Minute 26 to go here in this thrilling first period of Nova Scotia U18 major action. As we will have a face-off in the Steel Subaru defensive zone this time. Here we go. Ryan versus Sinclair. Sam Ryan, the Mooseheads prospect. Land to McPhee, to Tremblay. Up the ice, Tremblay tries to find Brian. Puck is not played, but Land still comes away with it. Puck is intercepted by Seaman. Seaman comes down. Ryan to Land. Land chips it up. Seaman now with the puck. Seaman shot. Sinclair shot. Point blank. Save. Oh, battle for it. Sinclair chips it. Oh. Great defensive plays there by the Subs to keep that puck out of the net. Valley still has it though as Seaman chips it down and Land will come away with it. Hickey. Sinclair, the captain. Land now with the puck. Land to McPhee. To Brian. Puck is taken away by Fletcher. Seaman. Shot wide. Seaman up to front. Sinclair. Shot. Save. Nice play with the glove there by Will Cole. Able to keep that out of the net. Made a couple nice saves on that possession. In an effort to not enter the locker rooms here with a deficit. Game is still tied 1-1. 25 seconds left in the waning seconds here of this first period. McDonald is thrown out of the face-off dot. Brendan Smith will step in. Now, Poplinski chips it up. Ice. Poplinski doing his favorite move, the old puck dump. Not benefit them. We'll have another face-off in the Steel Subaru defensive zone. Hood. Face-off is won by the Steel Subaru. Duffy chips it up to Carver. Carver. Seaman keeps it in. Poplinski now gets it. Poplinski chips it up the boards to Smith. Here comes Poplinski. He will just hold on to it. As the first period is over, we will see you after this intermission for the second period. I am James Bryan here with High Button Sports, bringing you a 1-1 hockey game between the Valley Wildcats and the Steel Subaru. We will be back.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Puck is about to drop here. We are back for some second period action between the Valley Wildcats and the Steel Subaru. I am James Bryan, bringing you a High Button Sports broadcast live today. Game is tied 1-1. Both teams will be looking to score the equalizer here as Seaman has the puck for the Wildcats. The assistant captain, Seaman, dumps it down. Duffy chips it up to Ryan. Ryan now. Poplinski offering some aid. No, Wildcats come away with it. Sinclair's shot goes out. Jesse Sinclair, the captain of the Valley Wildcats, with a good scoring opportunity there. Whistle is blown. If any viewers at home bought 50-50 tickets, that is the number. So keep in touch for that as the Steel Subaru come up. That is Smith. Shot blocked. Lane gets a rebound. Seaman blocks the shot. Up to Fleming. Seaman. Fleming comes away with it again. Up to... Oh, here comes Sparks playing, or McPhee. I was going to say, puck by the net for Hood. Hood up. Subs come away with it. Land now. Land to Carver. Carver to Munden. Munden shot, block. Saved by Meaden in the glove. But Munden still comes away with it. Munden, backhand shot. Save, rebound, does not go. Couple good shots there from Chase Munden, but Aaron Meaden proved to win the battle. Land now with the puck behind the net. Valley gets a line change. Land up to Bryan. Bryan to McPhee. The three former Bedford Bandits. Munden McPhee chips it up. Now Hickey will get the puck. Hickey skates by Munden. Stoddart now. Stoddart up to Sinclair, or Betts. Hanley now, Hanley to Stoddart. Stoddart. Battle for the puck in the corner here. Stoddart comes away with it behind the Subs net. Stoddart now, up. Pass is too hard on the stick of Arnold, and Arnold makes a nice play here. Arnold, Scotland chips it up. Oh! To Osmond. Bryan now comes away with a long shift here for Bryan. Shakes off the defender. Shot, rebound. Oh, almost for Owen Sparks. Sparks, another shot. Poplinski rebound, just wide. What an opportunity for Dylan Poplinski as he gets a puck back. Shot again, low, scores! Dylan Poplinski, the big defenseman, with a big goal here to make it 2-1 for the Steel Subaru. Poplinski, the captain, with a nice low shot. Coach is gonna love that one. $17-11 to go here in the second period. Steel Subaru have just scored their second of the game, and it is 2-1. Poplinski had a goal and 2 assists in the game yesterday against the Rush, and now he has 1 goal today in the game against the Wildcats. He's been scoring quite a bit lately. Here's Carver now. Carver to Osmond. Osmond to Poplinski. Poplinski to the front of the net. Oh, Poplinski stays with it. To Sparks. Sparks to Carver. Carver now. Carver, puck in front of the net. Oh, cannot get a shot off. To Sparks. Poplinski shot low. Wide. Duffy now with it. Duffy passes up to Sparks. Sparks now. And the Wildcats are able to get it out of the zone. They will reset, and now the Wildcats will stick with it. Hanley. Defenseman Hanley. Oh, nice play by Tremblay here. Tremblay, lose the puck. Shot. Saved by Meaden. And this Subs starting line will come back on the ice of Tremblay, Ryan, and Bryan. Talented three players playing well with each other so far this season. Ryan leading this line with 3 goals, 9 assists, and 12 points, while Tremblay is not far behind with 3 goals, 8 assists, and 11 points. As the Wildcats now have the puck. Up to the captain, Sinclair. Sinclair chips it up. Sinclair now shot, scores! Nice shot by Jesse Sinclair. And the Valley Wildcats captain will tie this game up. It is 2-2 here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Nice shot there by Jesse Sinclair. Now, Subs are going to want to answer back here. Or if you're the Wildcats, you're going to want to build on this momentum. Puck is dropped. Sinclair passes out to Wilson. Now Fletcher with the puck. Fletcher. Subs get it. Carver. Up. Hickey now with the puck. Hickey. Carver now. Offside warning. We're back. Hickey to Wilson. Wilson back to Hickey. Hickey to Sinclair. Sinclair off. Scotland now comes over with a nice play by Scotland. Scotland chips it up to Munden. Munden already has a goal today. Let's see what he does now. Goes around. Oh, McDonald gets it. McDonald backhand shot saved by Meaden. .52 to go here in this second period. Subs and Wildcats are tied up at 2-2. Face off here will be taken and won by the Wildcats. Scotland keeps it in though. No, Connolly chips it out. And now Ben Henry will corral the puck behind the net here for the Steel Subaru. Passes up to Scotland. Scotland now chips it up to Ryan. Plays made by Seaman. And there will be a face-off here in the neutral zone. Whistle's blown. Ref gets another puck. Poplinski's been getting quite the amount of points lately. Once on the ice once again. He's had a nice past couple games. Recently was at the first ever High Button Sports Media Day up in Truro on Monday that I was able to attend. Said his celebrity crush was Megan Fox, and oh, here comes Chase Munden. Breakaway shot, saved by Meaden. Munden looking to get his second of the game. Great chance for him, but Meaden proved to be a formidable force yet again. Anyways, Poplinski's still on the ice. Celebrity crush Megan Fox almost made Max Bryan die while eating some Lucky Charms. Max was not happy about that. Anyways, Betts chips it up. Cole now. Duffy to Poplinski. Poplinski to McDonald. McDonald to Sparks. Sparks with one hand on it. Puck will go out. Another whistle. Congratulations, Jeremy, for that $162 prize. Somebody will be going home happy tonight. Dinner's on Jeremy. Poplinski shot out of play. Refs call it. 13:55 to go here in the second period of U18 major action. Steel Subaru will be having a face-off here in the Valley Wildcat defensive zone. Steel Subaru coming off a big 10-2 victory against the Mitsubishi Rush. Shot, oh, blocked by Wilson. That has got to hurt Poplinski. A huge shot on him. McDonald now to Osmond. No. to Hanley. Hanley now sticks with it. Osman, nice play to McDonald. Shot just wide. Duffy now with it. Duffy, shot deflected. Hickey. Poplinski now. Poplinski chips it up to Ryan. Ryan chips it down. Ryan, nice play with the body there. Cannot come away with it though. That's all Jesse Sinclair. Dumps it down. McPhee is able to get it. Brian to Ryan. Ryan, backhand shot saved by Aaron Meaden. Yeah, Wilson, Jeremy Wilson slow to get off the ice there. Getting looked at by the trainer right now. Yeah, Poplinski is not the guy you want to be blocking the shot of. 12:59 to go here in the second period. We have a very tight-knit back and forth game here between the Steel Subaru and the Valley Wildcats. Game is tied 2-2 as Brian will take the face-off against Stoddart, and Stoddart will take that away to Seaman. Seaman dumps it up. Another whistle. 12:53. Once again, Max Bryan versus Sam Stoddart at the face-off dot, round 2. We will not get it, round 2. Bryan is kicked out. Now Tremblay with it. Bryan now. Up to Pe. Ryan chipping away there. Puck is loose. Stoddart comes away with it. Stoddart up to Sinclair. Back to Stoddart. McPhee is able to chip it up. Ryan comes away with it. Hickey to Pe. To Stoddart. To Sinclair. Sinclair. He's the body there. Tries to make a play there. Puck is intercepted by Tremblay, and now the Subaru will come with it. Tremblay up to Bryan. Bryan. Pass deflected by Hickey. To Ryan. Ryan shot save. Bryan getting in there. Surprise. Never wanted to be making friends on the ice. 12:05 left here in this second period in beautiful Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Still 2-2. Face-off will be taken. Matt McDonald versus Hunter Hood. Hunter Hood, the goal scorer in the first period. Matt McDonald scored a goal of his own yesterday. Fleming now. Fleming to McDonald. McDonald now to Fleming. Fleming to Conroy. Scotland now. Hood. Hood. Back to Arnold. Arnold shot. Save. Right to the chest of goalie Will Cole. Face-off now will be taken in the Steel Subaru defensive zone. This is Connolly versus McDonald. McDonald, the first year, will get ejected from the dot. And in comes Brendan Smith, the assistant captain. Matt McDonald up the boards. Connolly. Connolly down to Scotland. Scotland comes up with it now. Scotland now looking to make something happen. Scotland skates around the D. Shot. Deflected. McDonald now with the puck. Arnold now takes it for the Wildcats, and Arnold will dump it, and that will be an ice. Icing is waved off. Scotland now with the puck. Scotland getting pressured here by Connolly. Connolly will go away. Scotland tries to find Carver. Just a bit too hard now. Hanley comes away with it. Hanley, puck is taken. No, shoot. Wildcats still with it. Chipped up. And that will be an icing. 10:51 to go. Faceoff will be taken in the Valley Wildcats defensive zone. This is Burgess versus Kerrigan. Then Burgess, the late addition to the Subs. Claire Hanley. Hanley up now. Eric Hanley, the Hockey Nova Scotia product. Kerrigan to Duffy. Duffy now with it to Poplinski behind the net. This Duffy-Poplinski pairing has been putting in work all season so far. That's Hanley now with the puck. A nice play by Tremblay. Now Munden back down to Tremblay. Tremblay comes up with it. Seaman, nice way to intercept it by Munden. Pass is intercepted. Hickey whiffs on it. Puck is sent down. Poplinski up to Burgess. Burgess to Duffy. Duffy, the leading point scorer on the team, tied with Chase Munden now. Hickey now with it. The former Bedford Bandit, former 2024 U18 provincial champions. As Seaman dumps it down. Duffy now. Duffy to Poplinski. Poplinski up. Battle on the boards. Parents are not too happy about that one. Hanley now with the puck. Hanley to Sinclair. Sinclair has a goal today. Shot saved by Will Cole. Force. Down to number 8. Sinclair now with the puck. Sinclair and puck is covered up by Will Cole. We will have our half period intermission. Little break here. We will see you when it is done. 9:02 left in this second period, and we are tied 2-2.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit JR Sun.
And we are back for some second period action here at the Zatzman Sportsplex in Darwin, Nova Scotia. I am James Bryan, joining you with High Button Sports. Sinclair to Fletcher. Fletcher to Sinclair. Sinclair. Shot blocked. And now Smith will chip it up the boards. Smith. Oh. McPhee. Sinclair now. Sinclair to Hanley. Hanley now with the puck. Pressure by Brendan Smith. No, that is Arnold. Fletcher. Sparks now with it. Land. Oh, Smith makes a change there. Osmond playing on the puck there. That is Hanley. Bryan, nice defensive play by Bryan. Trips falls down. No call. Stoddart now, breakaway for Stoddart. Great chance here, shoots just wide. Land. Moves it up. Bryan having a couple words with the ref. Going back to the locker room now. Ryan. Seaman. Munden. Ryan. Scotland now. Scotland. Scotland to Tremblay. Tremblay. Seaman now gets it. Seaman up to Peh. Henry. Ben Henry now looking pass to Tremblay behind the net. Munden tries to make a play there. Now Seaman has the puck. Seaman up to Pe. Up to Stoddart. Stoddart to Sinclair. Ben Henry now with the puck. Sinclair sticks with it. Sinclair to Hood. Now Scotland will come away with it. Scotland to Ryan. Ryan to Munden. Munden shot. Save. 6:50 remaining here in this second period. As looks like no. Brian is back from the locker room. Munden's had quite a few scoring chances tonight. Able to capitalize on one. Could have a couple more. He's been having a great season here for the Steel Subaru. They've been loving his contributions. 9 goals, 6 assists, 15 points. Leads the team in goals and points. Big improvements there from the third year forward, second year with the Steel Subaru. Minor McDonald, the Hockey Nova Scotia member, loses the faceoff. Here comes Fleming, another his Hockey Nova Scotia teammate. Fleming, whistle is blown. Offside, I believe, was the call. So we'll have a faceoff here in the neutral zone. Yes. Face-off in the defensive zone. Hood versus McDonald. Hood, the goal scorer for tonight. Hood wins once again. Connolly. Seaman. Oh, nice hit by Brendan Smith. Stuffy. Now, chips it up. Hickey corrals it now. Hickey up to Connolly. Now, Smith has it. Smith, the physical forward, loses the puck. Puck goes into the boards. Goes onto the bench. So we will have another face-off in the neutral zone. Steel Subaru versus Valley Wildcats. No, it will be in the Subs defensive zone. Steel Subaru versus Valley Wildcats. Tied 2-2, 6:13 left in the second period here at the Zaston Sportsplex in lovely, safe Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Connolly up to Hickey. Hickey. Shot fake, blocked by Munden. Munden felt that one. Battle here, Poplinski comes away with it. Poplinski going to work. Poplinski backhand shot. Save. Fleming to Hood. Brian now comes away with it. Up to Munden. Can't make it. Brian gets it back, though. Here comes Brian. Brian shot. Blocked. Fake chip. Oh. And we will have a face-off in the Valley defensive zone now. Fleming and Brian get into it a little bit there. And we will have a line change for both teams. 5:37 remaining here in this second period. I am James Bryan here with High Button Sports, bringing you this exciting Nova Scotia U18 minor major midget hockey action. U18 major. Can't say midget anymore. Land shot. Saved. Carver backhand shot. Another save by Meaden. Wilson now. Oh, Sparks loses it. Hanley to Betts. Betts. Shot blocked by Osman. Osman to Carver. Carver shot. Save by Meaden. Couple big saves here by Aaron Meaden here in the second period. This little sequence here. Carver to Carver. Hanley. And here come the Wildcats. Kerrigan. Nice move. Shot. Not able to go. To Seaman. Seaman shot. Save. Wilson now. Wilson down to Hanley. Hanley shot. Save by Will Cole. Great sequence of saves there by both goalies on that possession. Aaron Meaden making a couple big saves down there for the Wildcats, and then Will Cole had a nice one there to get the puck out of bounds and to set up a face-off for both teams in the Valley offensive zone. Front of goal. Still 2-2 here in the second period in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. High Button Sports, and both teams will be looking to take the lead as forwards. Now Tremblay to Arnold. Nice way to be patient with it. Arnold chips it into the penalty box. We will have a face-off in the neutral zone. So Wildcats have 3. Subs are missing a couple players today. They are missing Tristan Turner and Hunter McLean. Both are out for, I presume, injury. So Subs are running a little short-handed today, but all is well. Still tied 2-2. Sinclair now. Tremblay looking to make something happen. Tremblay now to Scotland to Brian now to Ryan shot, almost saved by Meaden. Great opportunity there for the Subs. Better goaltending. It's now Subs stay with it. Tremblay now chips it up, saved by Meaden, and he will cover. Now little late hit there on Sam Ryan. Refs will let it slide. 3:48 remaining here in this second period. Steel Subaru will have a face-off here in the Valley defensive zone. Looking to make this a 3-2 game. As here come Smith, Poplinski now. Shot. Hits the board just wide. Carver shoots it out. Save. Carver, the former captain of the Bedford Bandits, that team that won the U18 Provincial in 2024. A lot of former Bandits on the Subs. Another former Bandit in this game, Cameron Hickey, mentioned that a couple times. He is on the ice right now, number 3 defenseman for the Valley Wildcats. Here comes Fleming. Poplinski now with the puck. Up to Carver. Carver chips it up to Smith. Here comes Smith, big burst of speed. Smith around the defenseman, shot. Save by Meaden. Here comes Hood. Hood to Fleming. Fleming. Carver looking to reset here. Carver to Duffy. Duffy, the assist leader for the Steel Subaru. Comes Meaden. Hickey now. Hickey to Wilson. Wilson to Fleming. Fleming now. Chips it up. Will Cole calls for an ice. No, does not get it. Poplinski to Duffy. Duffy up now to Burgess. And here comes Sinclair. Sinclair to Betts. Betts to Sinclair again. Sinclair, puck goes out. So it'll be a whistle. 2:29 remaining in this second period. Both teams looking to enter the locker room not down. You know, I'm sure they would all like to be up, but, you know, a tie is better than a lose. So we will see here the strategy here as Burgess kicks it out of the faceoff dot to Land. Land up to McPhee. McPhee to Munden. Munden now. That is Arnold that gets that. Arnold to Seaman. Seaman to Burgess. Burgess to McPhee to Munden to Bryan now. And the Subs will look to make a rush. Bryan a little hard up to McPhee. Valley's able to get it out. Fletcher here. Fletcher now. Fletcher to Sinclair, the captain, already has a goal today. Toe drags past Bryan. Bum. McPhee. No. Here comes Sinclair, point blank to Fletcher. Fletcher shot. What a save by Will Cole as he stretches all the way out. Nolan Fletcher had a excellent scoring chance there, but Will Cole was able to go full spread eagle and save that with his glove, mix of his glove and his pads. Wow. What a save. And he will cover, and there will be a face-off here with 1:39 to go in the second period in the Subs defensive zone. Connolly, Wilson shot, blocked by Hood. Fleming now. Fleming, battle. So Connolly comes with it. Connolly shot, save. Save by Will Cole. 129 remaining here in this second period. Hood versus McDonald. Once again on the faceoffs. Here comes Henry. Henry. Connolly. Fleming now. Whistle. Connolly gets a penalty. Holding. He looked like he undid Ben Henry's helmet. So that is all done up now for Ben. And now Isaac Connolly will be going to the penalty box, and the Subs will get their second power play of the game with 1:18 remaining in the second period. So if they are unable to capitalize here, they will bring a power play into the third and final period of play. Let's see. Whistle's blown. Bryan is ejected from the dot. Here comes Tremblay to take it against Sinclair, the captain. Here we go. Wilson. Another whistle, another face-off in the defensive zone. Yeah, Isaac Connolly, the Valley Wildcats leading scorer so far this season. That's a big 2-minute loss for them. He has been having a good year for them. 2 goals, 11 assists, 13 points. Really just spreading the puck around, getting everybody involved. Here come the Subs. Ryan now. Ryan down to Tremblay. Ryan back down to Tremblay. Tremblay to Bryan. Bryan to Ryan. Ryan, less than a minute to go here. Ryan to Poplinski. Poplinski fans. Poplinski stays with it though. Looking to make a play to Bryan. Bryan up to Poplinski. Poplinski playing on the wing up to Duffy. Duffy shot. Looking for his first of the season. No go. Poplinski to Bryan. Bryan looking for the play. Pass to Poplinski. Poplinski. Seaman will dump it. Will make a play. Subs will looking to make something happen here as Duffy comes away with it. Duffy chips it up. Dump and chase for Sam Ryan. Battle here, 10 seconds to go. Stay with it. Bryan now with the puck. Bryan, Poplinski, ooh. Sinclair gets it, and he will dump, and that will be it for the second period. 2-2. All knotted up going into this third and final period of U18 major action here. I am James Bryan with High Button Sports, and I will see you in the third period.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic, Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic, Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic, Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic, Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic, Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic, Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at
And we are back here in the third and final period of this marquee matchup between the Dartmouth Steel Subaru and the Valley Wildcats here in lovely Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I am James Bryan here with High Button Sports, bringing you this 2-2 hockey game in the waning period. Liam Duffy now with the puck for the Subs. Duffy, if you're just joining us here, it has been a back and forth affair all night, all afternoon. Fans are riled up. Players are having a great time. I'm having a great time up in the booth here. And we are, Poplinski with a nice shot, hard at the pass. Poplinski already scored a goal tonight. Duffy now. Duffy to Tremblay. Oh. Power play's over for the Subs. Forgot about that. Brian. Here comes Seaman. Seaman to Fleming. Fleming. Up. Land. Land to McPhee. McPhee back to Land. Land to Smith. Smith. Carver to Smith. Connolly. Connolly to Seaman. Seaman to Connolly. Connolly. Comes up with it. Connolly now. Shot. Save by Will Cole. And we will have a whistle. 18:34 left in this third period. And a faceoff will be taken in the Steel Subaru defensive zone. Faceoff is won by Matt McDonald. Arnold now. Arnold. Now Carver gets it. Carver shot. Blocked. Hickey now. No, Hickey. Hickey still with it. McPhee now. McPhee to Land. The banded connection. Land shot in. Hickey now with it. Hickey to Arnold. Arnold. Carver. Here comes Munden now. No, puck is taken by Betts. No, Carver now has it. Carver tumbles over Betts. Now Hickey with it. Hickey up to force. Intercepted by Burgess. Burgess now loses the... No. Hickey loses the stick. Puck is sent down. No icing will be called. Scotland up to Munden now. Munden up with a goal already tonight. Munden's shot saved by Meaden. Now, Meaden, as we know, has been making plenty of saves all night long, having himself quite the game. And now Ethan Burgess will take the faceoff against Sam Stoddart. Faceoff is won by Sub's got it. Sub shot. Glove save by Aaron Meaden, flashing the leather on Chase Munden. Would have been looking for his 10th goal of the season first. Sub to get to double digits in scoring, but he will have to settle for 9. Stoddart now. Stoddart to Ryan. Ryan shot blocked. And now here come the Wildcats. Sinclair. Down. Pe to Stoddart. Stoddart to Pe up to Wilson. Wilson to Seaman. Seaman. Scotland now. And here comes Scotland. Scotland up to Munden. Here comes Subs. Munden up to Ryan. Ryan shot. Saved by Aaron Meaden. Heard that quite a few times tonight. 16:53 remaining in this third and final period of U18 major action. I am James Bryan here with High Button Sports. Score is still 2-2. Force up to Hanley, to Carver. Carver sticks with it. Carver back to Poplinski. Poplinski up to Carver. Carver now. Fours now. Fours. Sparks. Osmond. Osmond to Carver. Carver to Sparks. Sparks shot. Scores! Nice goal by Owen Sparks. Had 2 goals and 1 assist yesterday and now has 1 goal today to make this a 3-2 lead for the Steel Subaru. Owen Sparks with the goal. Now this is a completely new hockey game. Valley might be in panic mode here a little bit. Switch up the D pairings. Here comes Brian now. Brian shot off the face mask of Meaden. Nice hard shot there by Brian, but Meaden makes another save. Good scoring chance. Meaden making up for the goal he just allowed. And now these students will have another face-off in the Valley defensive zone. Valley comes away with it to Seaman. Poplinski comes away with it. Poplinski looking to, yes, make a pass. Ryan to Brian. Brian stops with it. Makes some nice moves. To Tremblay. Tremblay to Land. Brian, nice play to keep the puck in. However, Valley will still come away with it. Here comes Fleming. Fleming to Connolly. What a shot. Shot by Hood. Scores his 2nd of the night. Hunter Hood with goal number 2 for him and goal number 3 for Valley. He is fired up, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a tie game here in the 3rd period. Hood with his 5th goal of the season and his 13th point. As we'll have a new face-off here. Henry to Scotland. Scotland up. Seaman comes with it. Seaman to Betts. Betts around. Betts. Scotland gets it now. Betts now with it. Betts chips it down. Will Cole. Kerrigan now. Kerrigan battles. Betts now comes away with it. Betts passes to Sinclair. Just can't go. Carver. Henry. To Kerrigan. Cole now. Cole to Scotland. Scotland. Scotland to Carver now, looking for something. Carver to Henry. Henry. Up to Hanley. Hanley now with a burst of speed. Quick defenseman. Poplinski tries to make a play. Oh. Hanley hits the boards hard. Henry now with the puck. Henry up to Bryan. Bryan. Some nice moves. Out to Munden. Can't go. Burgess now sticks with it. Burgess. Oh, with a Bryan shot deflected by Fletcher. Bryan up to Poplinski. Poplinski. Back down to Bryan. Hood gets it. Burgess to Duffy. Duffy. Arnold now. Arnold now with it. Poplinski's able to get that puck. Poplinski dumps it down, doing what he does best. Meaden makes a play behind the net. The puck will find its way to Liam Duffy, who shoots it down. Nice bat of the stick there by Arnold, and he comes away, and he will go for a rush. Arnold skates past Duffy. Arnold. Munden. Arnold shot. Save with the glove by Will Cole. 13:30 remaining in this third period. 3-3, ladies and gentlemen. This is the home stretch here. Both teams looking to make something happen. Now, if overtime is required, so be it. Now here comes Arnold. Arnold. Shot. Arnold. Shot. Deflect by Fleming. Saved by Cole. Chipped up. Now here comes Seaman. Seaman saved by Will Cole. Duffy now. Connolly. Some woman down there not too happy with the refs. I didn't see anything wrong with that, but fans are obviously very intelligent. Poplinski with a dump. Sparks. There's now Osmond. Osmond with the puck. Sparks up. Now here comes Osmond. Osmond, Seaman. Seaman to McPhee. McPhee to Land. Land to McPhee. McPhee. Shot intercepted by Kerrigan. Land still gets away with it. Land. Now Seaman has the puck. Seaman. Chips it down. Land. Land up to Tremblay. Tremblay to Ryan. Ryan to Bryan. Bryan. Shot. Blocked. Whistle. Here comes the ref. Max Bryan getting jumped behind the boards. About three guys there. Brian Smart to not interact. Not, what's the word I'm looking for? Retaliate. And now we have a face-off in the Valley defensive zone. Sam Ryan looks like he's lining up a center against the captain, Jesse Sinclair. So let's see what happens. Oh, I did not add that goal. 11:57 to go here. Ryan ref's having a word with the coach. Fan telling ref, open your eyes. We'll start again. Here comes Hickey. Hickey chips it down. McPhee. McPhee, Sinclair, bow. Almost. Now here comes Sinclair. Fours. Shot blocked by Tremblay. Pass blocked by Tremblay. Fours. Now Sinclair has a puck behind the net. Sinclair Battle McPhee. Fletcher. Sinclair to Land. To Hickey. Back to Sinclair. Sinclair trying to turn around here. Shot blocked by Ryan. Poked out by Land. Land sticks with it. Land to Brian now. Hickey tries to chip it in. Ryan up. Now Sinclair has the puck. Sinclair, Brian. Will Cole now with playing the puck behind the net. Quentin Land. Pass up. Fleming cannot corral it. McPhee now. McPhee to Smith. Smith. Looking nothing. Now D get it back. Scotland. Hood now. Hood shot. Save. Will Cole. 10:31 remaining here in this third and final period of U18 major action. Game is still knotted up, 3 apiece. Brendan Smith having a word with the referee. We will do Matt McDonald versus Hunter Hood. Hunter Hood, the multi-goal man tonight. Ben Henry. Now, Matty McDonald has it. McDonald chips it up. Hanley. And that will be a penalty. Penalty goes to Hanley. Bit slow to get up there. Matt McDonald will go to the box. Will that now, the question is, will that be 2 or 5? It will be 2. 2 minutes for Matt McDonald. Hanley screams something out there, I think. 2 minutes power play here for the Valley Wildcats. Their third power play of the game, I believe, with 10:14 to go. Hood now at the puck. Hood goes around with it. Hood to Connolly. Connolly to Hood. Hood shot. Saved by Will Cole. And that is exactly 10 minutes, so we will take our little break here.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenience.
And we are back in the third period. Wildcats still on the power play. For those of you just joining us, I'm James Bryan here with High Button Sports, bringing you some U18 major action as Hood passes down to Kerrigan. Kerrigan shot by Arnold. Saved by Will Cole. 9:52 remaining now. Connolly. Up Betts now. Betts to Fleming. Fleming shot. Save. Shot. Scores! Arnold on the power play. Nice celly there. And Ryan Arnold, or Lucas Arnold, not fucking Ron Arnold, oh my God. And Lucas Arnold will make it 4-3 Valley Wildcats. The defenseman with the goal, with the tiebreaker. And now the Subs have 9 minutes and 43 seconds to put up or shut up. We will go with this annoying black mesh. Seaman with the puck. Seaman to Sinclair. Sinclair up to Scotland. Scotland now with it. Scotland to Henry. Henry comes up. Henry chips it down. Hickey now gets it. Hickey. Henry. Henry up to Burgess. Munden. Osmond tries to make a play there. Osmond. Hickey now. Will Cole out to Henry. Henry to Burgess. Burgess. Burgess shot blocked by Wilson. Munden stays with it. Munden out to Bryan. Bryan shot blocked. Bryan another shot. Scores! Max Bryan! No quit there. First shot doesn't go. Second shot. Nice goal. Scored another goal yesterday. And Max Bryan has tied this game up for the Steel Subaru. Oh, he's happy about that one. 4-4. 8:46 to go in this third period, and we are witnessing a classic here between the Valley Wildcats and the Steel Subaru. Arnold now at the puck. Arnold scored the goal tonight. Hickey now. Hickey. Hanley. Hickey now with it. Hickey to Arnold. Arnold. Carter. Carter. Carver. McPhee now. Oh, Land loses it. Land blows a tire, and that's a penalty on, I assume, tripping on Peh. Stoddart now, and McPhee is able to touch it, and Land will be going to the penalty box for what I presume is tripping. Yes. 2 minutes to Land for tripping, and with 8:07 in this third period, the Wildcats will have a crucial power play. Steel Subaru without a couple key contributors today, as you can see down there. Tristan Turner and Hunter McLean, two big forwards for the team, both out. I'm not sure why. I presume some sort of injury. Anyways, with 8:07 left in this third period. Oh, there's two in the box. It's 5-on-4. What happened? Land 2 minutes for tripping, and I guess we're going to hear right here.
2 minutes tripping. To number 11, Owen Sparks, a 10-minute misconduct. Red penalties coming up 11 minutes, 53 seconds.
A 10-minute misconduct for Owen Sparks. Reason unknown. Owen Sparks scored a big goal for the Subs tonight. Could have used that. And now the Subs here will need to kill this off, or else they'll be looking at a 5-4 deficit this game. Here we go. Sinclair to Seaman. Seaman. Puck will go out of bounds. $7:30 to go here in the third period. Still knotted up at fours. Still a power play for the Wildcats. Power play has been relatively successful so far tonight, scoring 2 goals on the power play, I believe. Anyway, Seaman to the captain Sinclair, to Seaman, to Fletcher. Fletcher to Sinclair. Sinclair to Force. Force to Fletcher. Fletcher to Sinclair. Matt McDonald, Seaman. Matt McDonald making some aggressive plays here. McDonald with the puck. No quit. Sam Ryan now with it. Sam Ryan to Seaman to Fours. Fours to Poplinski. Poplinski. Sam Ryan now gets it. Blindsides that puck. Down. Back up. Shot. Just wide. Seaman now with it. Seaman to Fours. Fours to Sinclair. Sinclair shot wide. Seaman now to Sinclair. Back to Sinclair. Sinclair shot wide again. Fletcher now. Fletcher puck deflected by Ryan. Ryan chips it down. Brendan Smith will go down to make a play. Brendan Smith all by himself behind the net. Chips it up, chips it back to Scotland, and they will continue to kill this. Power play has already been killed, actually. So now it is even hockey, even strength hockey as Brendan Smith comes down. Looking to be the hero. Shot saved by Meaden. Poplinski to Fleming. Fleming to Jesse Smith. Smith comes up now. Brendan Smith now to Sparks. To Burgess. Burgess hit large. That must have hurt. Here comes Sinclair. To Fleming. To Connolly. Connolly, the team's leading point getter. We'll chip it down. Henry. The puck. Here comes Carver to chip it down. No ice. Hickey now with it, looking to make a play here for the Wildcats. It's Land now gets the puck. Land to Sinclair. Sinclair dumps it back down. Looks like McPhee will now get it. McPhee up to Munden. Munden already has one tonight. Can he get another? No, saved by Meaden. But Bryan now with the puck. Bryan down to Munden. Munden battling for it, gets out-muscled on the puck. Comes Sinclair. Sinclair to Betts. To Hanley. To Stoddart. To Betts again. Subs corral that though. Munden will come away with it. Munden. Stoddart now. Stoddart to Wilson. To Betts. To Sinclair. Sinclair shot. Saved by Will Cole. Puck was loose, but whistle was blown. 3 minutes, 57 seconds remaining here in this third period in a game that could very well go into OT. Score is knotted up at 4 apiece. Both teams not looking to give up anything, as there will be a face-off in the Subs defensive zone. Time starts. Sinclair, Arnold. Fletcher now gets it. Fletcher to Fletcher sticks with it. To McDonald. To Seaman. Seaman shot low. Taken away by Poplinski. Poplinski chips it down. Who else? Poplinski now keeps it in. Valley now comes away with it. But Duffy chips it up to Carver. Carver now looking to make a play. Carver to Smith. Smith shot. Not enough. Seaman gets it. Seaman up to Sinclair. Sinclair blows a tire. Poplinski now with it. Chips it up. Smith going hard. Meaden going hard. Smith now gets it. Oh. Carver is dog tired. New fresh legs here for the Subs. pay. Up, but Scotland is able to come away with it. Scotland now. Kerrigan chips it up. Poplinski. No, that is Ben Henry. Hickey now with it. Hickey. Sam Ryan makes a play. Kerrigan comes away with the puck now. Brian, nice play by Brian. Batted out of the air. That will be a high stick. 2:21 remaining in the third period. Score is knotted up at 4 apiece. Could very well be on the precipice of an overtime thriller. Ryan versus Hood at the dot. Ryan comes away with it to Scotland. Scotland chips it down. Brian now. Brian out muscle Seaman. Brian to Scotland. Scotland back to Tremblay. Tremblay shot. Save. Seaman dumps it out. Now Fleming will get it. Henry to Scotland. Scotland. Back to Brian. Brian to Scotland. Scotland to Connolly. Connolly to Ryan. Ryan comes up with it. Ryan with burst speed shot, scores! And he scores, Sam Ryan. And here come the hugs. Huge goal for Sam Ryan. Way to put one back. And it is 5-4 now for the Steel Subaru with a minute 25 left to go in the game. What a clutch goal there by Sam Ryan. Taking it end to end with a big burst of speed and a nice wrister to send her home. And it is 5-4 for the Subs. Valley have got to start thinking about pulling their goalie. Meaden has been terrific for them tonight, but they are down and they need a goal. Wilson chips it down. Duffy with it. Kerrigan. Here comes the extra attacker. Hood dumps it down. Duffy now. Duffy chips it up. Poplinski chips it out. Of course. Wilson to Fletcher. Fletcher to Sinclair. Sinclair shot. Wide. Wilson now gets a rebound. Wilson. Puck is retrieved by Matty McDonald as he covers and chips it out to Wilson. Oh, Valley will have to reset. That was a crucial play. And here comes Brendan Smith with an empty net. Shot. Whistle is blown. Offside. Must be. 34 seconds remaining in this game. A thriller here at the Sportsplex as the Wildcats will call a timeout. We will be with you when this timeout is finished. Timeout is finished. 34 seconds remaining. Let's see what the Wildcats are looking to cook up here as we get a face-off in the neutral zone. Meaden has been forced to return to the net, but I'm sure that when the Wildcats get possession again, he will be good as gone. Big face-off won by the Wildcats. Sinclair now. Sinclair shoots it up. Duffy chips it out to Seaman. Seaman up. Wildcats will be forced to reset. Here comes Fleming now. Fleming chips it down. Up. Seaman. 10 seconds remaining. 9, 8. Betts. Betts stays with it. 3, 2, 1. And the empty netter is good for Sam Ryan. Just adding insult to injury there with 1 second remaining. Sam Ryan able to put in the dagger to make the score. Fist bumps his fallen soldier, Owen Sparks, in the penalty box. 1 second remaining makes the score a more respectable 6-4 for the Steel Subaru. So it will go down in history as a 6-4 win for the Steel Subaru. Sam Ryan with the big goal to break the tie, and then the empty netter to ice it. Sam Ryan will be getting plenty of props in the dressing room for that, I'm sure. This has been High Button Sports. I am James Bryan. Thank you for watching here from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. This has been Steel Subaru versus the Valley Wildcats, a Nova Scotia U18 major hockey game and a High Button Sports production. I am James Bryan signing off. Thank you for watching.